What is going on, everybody? My name is Bearridge. Welcome back, episode number 23 of my Path to Power. In today's episode, we are going to be completing the Eredivisie Squad Foundations, which sees us unlock Baumgartl, Gravenburch, and Van Bergen. Three very nice players, very overpowered, and you can create a very strong team with all three of them. Thankfully, there are a few other half-decent Eredivisie and Dutch players in this game, so they are definitely worth unlocking. I unlocked these guys a few weeks ago from when I'm uploading it, so this is a little bit outdated, but I wanted to show you how to do it if you haven't done it already, and remind you to do it if you haven't done it already. Unlocking these guys is fairly straightforward. You need to score 15 goals using Eredivisie players. You need to get 15 assists using Eredivisie players. You need to play 15 games, and you need to win 10 of them, all of which you just need to have 7 Eredivisie players in your starting squad. So it's fairly quick and easy to do, very nice, easy objectives, and like I said, they're definitely worth doing. In this video, I'm just going to be showing off about 5 or 6 games until I've got all the goals and the assists, and then I'm just going to play the wins and the extra games off camera. This is the squad that I used. You can see I had Bizot in goal. I had Mazraoui at right back. I had Marcos Senesi and Nick Vigiva at centre back. I hope I'm saying those correctly. I'm trying. Haps at left back. Frederick Mitsoy as the CDM. I then played with Neres and Depay as the centre mids. I had inform untradeable Kurdos as the right winger. I played Kirk on the left wing, and I played Road to the Final Promes at striker. As you can see, this is before Promes got downgraded to a Europa League card. It's probably an advantage though. It means that they'll actually go further, and I might actually get more upgrades out of them, so that'd be good. So we're going to get into game number 1 now. My opponent for the first game was completing the Premier League objectives. They had the Wes Morgan player moments at centre-back. They had Rodrigo as the striker, and they also had one to watch, James Rodriguez. So it was a very strong and interesting team for the first game. Here at the start of the game, we skip to the 20th minute. Memphis Supply plays a ball down the wing to Kudas, and he is now in behind. He's got players forwards and only one defender in the middle. Do a ball roll, pass it across goal with his weak foot. Then Kirk on his weak foot smashes it past the goalie at the near post. That gives us a 1-0 lead. Then Kudas has the ball. He plays it back to Mazuri. He plays it in to Promes, and then Neres is out on the wing. He goes across goal, and that basically gives us a 2-0 rage quit. Very easy first game, very fast start. He takes a minute here to quit, but here he goes, and that gives us 2 goals, 2 assists, and we're off to a very good start. Going to the second game, our opponent is going for the Deulofeu, and he has Cristiano Ronaldo as striker. Obviously a very disgusting card. He also has some other very nice cards in here. Keita Baldeau, Tonali, Road to the Final, Bruno Perez is disgusting. And he also had Bastos at centre-back. We're here in the 18th minute. Kudas gets down the wing again. Some ball rolls, gets it inside to Neres. Neres across to Kirk. Kirk turns the defender. Finesse shots into the bottom right-hand corner. And that gives us a lovely 1-0 lead. And then, we skip to the 45th minute. Our opponent just quits. I don't really know why. He was definitely in the game, but each their own. He obviously thought that maybe it was too difficult, too much of a pain, so he just left. Go into game number 3 now, and we come up against a Premier League team. He has a red pick, James Ward-Prowse at striker. He also has a lovely little American trio on the back line with Long and Normal Apara. We're here in the 36th minute of the game. This game was very difficult. Our opponent here has a corner. He plays it short to Zaha. We failed to read the initial turn. Our defender manages to knock him out of the way, then win the ball, and Zaha still manages to play a ball across to Apara, and he taps it into an open net. We go now to the 41st minute, and Memphis Depay is running in at goal. He plays the ball into Promes, out to Neres, through to Kirk. Kirk at the near post once more, and that gives us the equaliser, puts us right back in this game. Our opponent now has another corner, brings it short again to Zaha. Does a fake shot to get in. He'll pass it into Adama. Adama plays the ball into Lallana. We tackle him with our centre-back, but it goes straight back to Adama. Some lovely turning. Gets a little bit lucky there, but a very nice finish. I feel like we were unlucky ourselves and that we should have probably won the ball there. We're now in the 66th minute. Got the ball inside to Kudas. Kudas plays it into Neres. Somehow his goalkeeper saves that. off the post, rebounds to Promes. We definitely deserved to score there. And so, yeah, we've now got a 2-all goal. Our opponent then goes and does this, gives us the 3-2 lead, and he stops playing. And so what we do is we go ahead and we score ourselves a number of goals, and it takes us up to 8 for this game. I decided I wasn't going to show all of them because they're just not interesting when the opposition isn't playing. So we go into the next game here. Our opponent has my arch nemesis, Silver Stars Che Adams. I really do not get on with that card. And you can just guarantee that he's going to score against me because everyone else seems to love him. Skip here to the 33rd minute of the game. Alanson Maxman is breaking away after our own corner. I tried to be clever and move the goalkeeper. He goes across goal. He scores. It was easy. And we made it way too easy. Now Calvert-Lewin on the ball. He passes it out wide to Alanson Maxman once more. Pointless skill move, run down the wing, lovely cross, and Calvert-Lewin heads it into the near post to give him the lead. But we're not going to take this line down. We're going to come back into this game. The ball is at Neres' feet. Get very lucky to get it full back to him. Lovely from Promes. Do the bridge movement to get past him. I don't think he moved the keeper there. Maybe he did, but it's a lovely finesse shot from Promes at the near post, and that gets us 1 goal back. And now in the 76th minute, Depay has run from inside his own half. He's in, fake shot, beats the player, and manages to finesse it into the far post. That gives us the equaliser, and this takes the game to extra time. And now Promes is in from a lovely little through ball. The defender cuts it out nicely. He fails to pass it out. Kudas gets the ball to Chesina. Then it's a Promes scoop turn. He blocks it. Goes back to Chesina again. Fatty on the ball. Plays it into Promes and he smacks it in. And that gets us our 3-2 victory. Another win on the board. And a very nice start. Fairly easy so far in this. Moving into the next game, our opponent has a few red picks in here. Most notably, he has informed Rashford as a red pick. Some serious luck there. He also has Dumfries, which is playing as centre-back, and he's already unlocked the Gravenburch. Other than that, the team is fairly average. First clip here. Haps passes it into Neres. Neres plays the ball into Promes. Promes with a lovely little fake shot. Turn in. The acceleration is too much. Manages to get very lucky to cut the ball out for us. Depay with the interception though. Promes with the scoop turn. Play it at the near post. And that gives us the 1-0 lead. Definitely feeling like the near post is the way to go. If you smack it hard enough, doesn't matter. Keeper can't save it. And a lot of people seem to be moving the goalkeeper anyway. So just aiming for that near post is definitely recommended. Go across goal there though. Lovely little fake shot from Promes to get it onto his right foot. And he has smacked that home. Now Kudas has the ball. Plays it into Promes. Promes gets very lucky to try and win it back there. Defender picks it up. Awful pass. Memphis into Promes. And near post again. And our opponent rage quits. And that got us all 15 goals and assists. So here we are at the end. We played the remaining 10 or so games off camera and managed to pick up all of the wins nice and early. And lots of people managing to rage quit for us to speed up the process. So it doesn't take very long. I know like you look at it and it says 15 matches, but it doesn't take you, if you say you average 3 games an hour, it doesn't take you 5 hours. It takes you a lot less than that. And that's why these players are worth it. They are brilliant cards that you can work into teams. Even if you don't use all of them, I'm trying to work out a way to just get Promes and Gravenburch into a team because they strong link to each other. Van Bergen, with that 96 pace, makes an amazing super sub. And I'd love to be able to use him on the bench. Well, I'm going to be able to now. And the German centre-back, Baumgartl, he looks like a very solid centre-back as well. You can do a nice little link with him with the Bundesliga. So it works very well. You can build some very nice hybrids for sure. You also get some packs with this. They're not the greatest packs, 75 plus rated player packs. I have seen some people pack some half decent players in them, but you know, nothing special. But it adds to the club a little bit of fodder that you can put into some SBCs. So it could be useful, could be helpful for icon swaps. So yeah, as you can see, we now got all 3 of the players on the screen for us. Like I said, they look amazing. And I want to use them in a team. You can put them down the right hand side of a 4-3-3-4. The problem is, to get the links, you can throw Dumfries in there, but his inform and his rules breaker are currently extinct, so he's a little bit difficult to come by as is. So maybe not, but obviously, you know, they're definitely good players to have in the club, and they're very, very usable. First pack, who do we get? We don't get a board, but we do get a UCL player. We get UCL Lemire, who is a very decent card in this game. Very solid CDM, makes a very good centre back as well. Definitely helpful for icon swaps. And then in the second pack, we get Bearridge, who is nothing special, but you know, it's a player. He's unfortunately duplicate untradeable, actually, so he was rubbish for us. But there you go. That's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to leave a like. And if you want to see more videos like this, then subscribe. But thank you very much for watching. My name is Bearridge, and I'll catch you all next time.